Hello and welcome to Farm Sim 22 and welcome to the old stream mill and welcome to the brand new farm I'm going to be starting today. We're going to start this farm off with the idea of, you know, my guy in, let's say, a roleplay sense has no idea. He wants some money, he has no idea what he wants to do, so he's decided to buy a farm, a couple of fields and some equipment. I know in a sense what I'm kind of doing. I've done farming since December 2020, I think. Yeah, 2020. I have a good idea what I'm doing, but there are some stuff I'm not sure on. I've never done ploughing, lime, weeds, because I tend to play with the Simpsons Stuff community, and we don't really use that because not everyone wants to do it. And on the community farm, it's like a group effort, so you know we don't do it like that. But I'm gonna go off and do it my own way on this farm, and I'm looking forward to it. There's a DLC coming out in 6 days of me recording this video. It's the 16th of March. It's I can't think of the name of it, but it's based around. I believe it's based around the grapes and olives that they added into Farm Sim 22. I think there's a lot of equipment aimed at that. Hopefully, I think grapes and olives are a bit buggy at the moment, so hopefully they fix it as well. There's another free DLC coming out. Oh god, I've smacked the mic. It's for precision farming, so you have to take soil samples, which I think is cool. But again, not something you would have in a community farm because not everyone would want to do that. So I'm going to use this farm as my own little. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to, well, not do what I want, but I'm going to enjoy it and make it as close to realish as I can. It's on hard difficulty. I've bought equipment. It's all. I've been very careful with the money that I have. Now I did make sure I got 3 fields, but you'll see this. Actually, I'll jump over. So this is what we have. Don't mind all these markings, like that's just to say, hey, look, this is where your silo is and all that. So we have our yard. We have this field here, and we have this small field. Now I know because I've been on this map with the community I'm in that that's just grass. That it's a nice field, but there's nothing on it at the moment. I don't think, is there? Cultivate, no. So the 3 fields we own, one is grass on it. The field I'm on has nothing on it, and then the field to the side of it of the farmyard has again nothing. So I've got to go up and get my equipment, which I'll show off now in a second. But yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll have a quick look around the yard to show you how cool it is, and I really do like it. So you've got this little road going in and out that goes around there. There's a little sheds over here, so you've got your farmhouse where you can change your appearance, and then in there, that one, the light is for changing or for going to sleep, which you can change the date. You've got a little garage here. Again, I like this goes in, you go here. No goes, you get stuck, or you can go out there. Through this doorway, you've got this door leads to the main road. But you'd use this more for, I guess, repairing stuff because you've got your repair base here. I guess you could park something here as well if you wanted. Just go close these doors. Go around here. I like this. I like this little shed. I don't know what I put into it yet, or put on the side of it. But I like how it's, it looks like it's constantly used. I love when they do stuff like this, and I love the random bits of crap everywhere. We have our cow area, so we've got our cow field. I believe this. Now I know from the MP farm is whatever I thought this would be where the manure piles up. It doesn't. Manure just seems to, from the cows, just seems to pile up here. I know this is the drop off point for straw. Over there is for food. If we open, oh, is not gonna open for me? Yes, I know if you open that door, that one opens. We've got our pickup point for milk, so we can grab milk, and then that's for the slurry. We've got pigs. Again, you put the food there. The manure collects inside. You put straw down here. You collect the slurry from there. So it's all kind of nicely compact. One thing I love about this map is this. I love the silo is this over, it's sheltered, and it's, you know, you drive in, you drop off, and say if you're dropping off, let's say straw or something, and you go, okay, well, you have a quick check, and you go, God, I need to feed the sheep with grass. Well, I've got grass in this silo as well, so I'll pick it up and drive over to the sheep pen, which is over here. I'll open up this door. Obviously, this is where you drop off the grass. This is where you'll collect their wool. And this is their little pen, which I really like. One thing with this map is all the animals don't need to have water given to them. They all have like an integrated system. The sheep have that little lake. The pigs have this little water trough here, and then I believe the cows have the same. I am kind of just running around like a headless chicken at home. I got a couple of sheds. You know, when I'm gonna show off the equipment, and then probably I'll need to do a small video, but of what I've got and what my plans are, and then I'm gonna set up the yard. I don't know what I'm really gonna use all the space for, because there is a good bit of it. Like, you know, god damn, those stores open fast. Jesus. You know, there's a nice bit of space here. You got more there. You've got more there. You've got a silage pit. You've got this little shed up here, and then you've got 2 more silage pits. So there is a lot of place to store silage, which is good because we'll need that for the TRM for the cows. So that grass field, when I start doing that, I'm gonna start filling this up from the start. Like, this is all part of the yard as well, up here. And then you've got the field, which we don't know. That's our field there, the one going up on the corner. So we come down here. So there is a lot of room. Like, we've got this, which I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with that. We've got this. Now, I know what I'm doing with this. I'm going to use seed bags, and at the moment I'm going to use liquid fertilizer. So I'm going to use this as storage. I have this, you see the equipment, so I'm going to use this as that storage. I'm going to park my tractor here. I had a little play test around before, and I like the idea of parking I have a seeder and a cultivator, and I enjoy the fact that I might park them there because they're small. And what else would I park here? Like, oh, we've got our little chickens here. This is where their eggs would spawn, and then what I love to do is this is where you feed them, and I love how you would see that fill up like you would with any of the other stuff. So yeah, that's our little yard, and over here another little gate, because not every equipment will fit through that little archway or through the through that little shed area. So obviously you've got this little yard gate. I like to keep my gates closed. I'll leave that open because I'll be back. Front door's locked, although the back door's open, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, we'll have a little run up to the yard. Not the yard. What's the thing called? To the shop. I do have AI traffic on because I like to challenge myself, so it's going to be fun when I'm trying to get around with a tractor and a load of heavy equipment, and I've got to put up with a car either coming towards me or being behind me and beeping like a maniac. I want to swear, but I'm going to try not swear in this episode yet. So we're going to have a little run, walk through what equipment we have. We'll start over there. You can kind of see I've got a good bit of equipment. So we're going to start with our tractor, and it's a Fed, and I love it. Hold on, I'm going to just... Oop, nope, that's wrong. Oh, there we go. So this is the tractor we are going to have. Jump in. It's a Fend favorite, which it's the first tractor I ever used on Farm Sim. In 19, it's the one I kind of stuck with whenever we were using small tractors, and I really like it. I love the little noise it makes. Now this is a modded version, and by that, this is in the base game, but there's a little mod that adds some small things, such as the carpet, the beacon. There's the. Hold on, I'll jump into the cockpit view. There's this equipment here, stuff here. That's all modded in. It costs the same pretty much as the base. It's only when you're changing like the few little mods, they only cost, like the beacon costs 50, the carpet costs 50, and that thing costs 50. So oh god, okay, well that's you can as well put on a front attacher to pick up stuff, but I'm not going to do that. And you can change the number plate with this mod. You can have it there or up on the stack. I'm just going to leave it there. This is another mod. This is something I really like. It's a little car thing, and I'm going to use this kind of as a way to carry small pallets and stuff, or stuff from the shop. Because if we go around to the back, I have it set as a Baler trailer. Now you can. I'll do is I'll jump in and I'll show it off. You can come over here. So this is it. It does come with an all loader. There is a separate mod, and you put it in. I don't know how you do it. I think you add it to. I think you add it to the file itself for this, and it becomes an auto load truck, which is grand if that's what you want to do. Me, I'm happy to not use it like that. As I said, I'm going for this, just a Baler trailer. I'm just going to throw stuff on. I'm going to use it mostly to carry some stuff around. It's got a capacity tank, so for milk and stuff, which is cool. So once I have cows and stuff, maybe I can use this to transport milk. You know, you've got a small little bed like that. You've got then a bit bigger, an 8,000 litre. So you can add this as even a trailer, and it's quite cheap actually, and it holds 8,500. And the one thing I never understood is why that costs more than that, but it does. The engine only gives it like a 5% increase in power. The wheels don't really do anything, and the colours are kind of meh. There's not really nice, but it's I like the idea of it, so I went ahead and bought it. So that's what we're going to use as kind of like a little small truck. We've got a harvester, which is a Deutz. I think this is mod as well. It holds a good amount of stuff, and it'll do. We've got the I couldn't think of it. We've got the header here. So it's a small little simple thing. I'm hoping I'm not going to do corn and sunflowers for a while. Not until I've got 55,000, but I want to earn a bit of money before I go off and spending, because I don't have all the equipment yet. We've got a little bit of liquid fertilizer there. This is a mod. It gives you the ability to buy these in 1,000 litres. The default is 2,000. But when I was testing around stuff, I found out that the skid steer, which is what I'm going to use for a lot of stuff, can't lift a 2,000 pallet without falling over. So kind of had a look around, and I got these little 1,000 ones, and I thought, well, that's perfect for me. So yeah, this is our skid steer. She is going to do a lot of work. So I've got the pallet forks. I've got this bucket. Now this bucket can pick up pretty much everything. When I harvest something that does like straw swat, I'm going to use this to pick it up to put it into a trailer. Because a forage trailer costs too much, really. And balers as well at the moment. To rent them, I don't know, so we'll see until I can afford a cheap one. Obviously we have the pallets, we have another liquid fertilizer, and we have this. This is a mower, so I can attach that to the skid steer, and I can use this as a way to cut grass instead of buying a separate thing. So this whole thing can do a lot. Like you have telehandlers, front loaders and stuff, but that's actually quite big. It should be fine. Yeah, no, it should be fine. Yeah, no, this thing can do a lot actually. It has a lot of good attachments, so that's what I've gone and done. I've decided to use this for pretty much a lot of stuff. We jump over here, we have our trailer. Simple little one, it's only a small capacity. Like I said, I've only got small fields at the moment, so this will do. We have our plough. I have no idea if my tractor will be able to use this properly, but I assume it will, because, you know, it should do. We have our cultivator. Again, nice. We have our seeder, which I really do like. And then we've got a couple of pallets of seed. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to use seeds and fertilizer. I'm going to be filling up the stuff like that. So that is the idea. Now, the one thing I am doing at the moment is I'm using a mod called manual attach, which means every time I back up into something or pull forward to connect something, I have to get out of the tractor and attach it, and then I have to attach wires. I did have a couple of issues testing it. Sometimes all the wires don't attach, so I can't use the machine fully, if that makes sense. Or maybe it was just me doing it wrong. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that and see how it goes, because if it means I have to constantly turn it off and then turn it back on, I might just not use it at all. But yeah, that's the equipment, that was the yard, and then like I said, the plan is to plant a couple of fields. I'm not going to use the AI to help. I'm not going to use contracts. So I'm literally just going to start off with the couple of fields, and I'm going to work my way up. As you can see, I'm missing some equipment. I'm missing stuff for lime. I'm missing stuff for fertilizing, such as the sprayers. There's stuff I don't have, balers, spaling trailers and all them, so I will have to rent them, so I have to be smart in a sense. I've got 55k, but if pardon me, hiccuping there. If I was to go and okay, let's say if I decided to get corn, I actually should. No, I don't know what the don't know what header I would need actually. Well, that's fun. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out what header I would need for the harvester I have. So instead, what we'll do is we'll okay. I don't have a roller. Sometimes they need you to roll. So if I come here to lease it, it's gonna cost $2,000, and that's just to improve the field output, and that needs to be done. Say, well, every time you do a field, you would want to roll it to get more yield. But it's 41,000, so it's like, oh well, I could buy it. Then I've got no money, so there is stuff I need to work up on. I don't know what all this stuff does. Like I said, we've never really used a lot of it. I'm not doing stones. I tested it before. I had a big field, picked up all the stones. I had rented the thing for like €1,500, and I think I made something like €55, and the thing was nearly full. So I don't see the point of it. Like I said, there's grapes and olives, but they're apparently broken, so I'm not gonna use them just yet. Two cheapest balers, 22. How much is it to lease? 1.1 thousand. So you know, there is a like, that's without even getting like something to load it. So I'd have to probably pick up forks or use the pallets. Never mind like a trailer itself. So yeah, there are some things to do, as well as I will look at animals, because they're quite cheap. But yeah, that's the plan. So we're gonna start off. The next episode, I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll do yet, but I am gonna go ahead and bring all this stuff down to the yard and get it put into its place, so it's all nice and set up. So yeah, until then, take care and see ya.